Hello everyone, greetings and namaste. Thank you very much for watching this video. You're surrounded by these beautiful natural surroundings, and with me is my fellow brother Sebastian. Sebastian and I were sharing a booth at the recently concluded Heart, Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, and we really bonded and connected over different aspects. And Sebastian is such an artist and a very creative fella. He does a lot of interesting things. Right on the top of his list, he does Slackline Instructing, as well as contact juggling. And I'm going to let him introduce himself and to speak to you about all the many things he has to offer and all the creative pursuits he's into. Thank you, Sebastian, for agreeing to come onto my talk show. Right? So could you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and what exactly is slacklining as well as contact juggling?
Thanks, Luke, for having me. And hi, my name is Sebastian. Yeah, basically it's a balance practice. You tie a rope between two trees or two poles, and yeah, it's a very simple setup. It's quite famous in many countries. In Southeast Asia, it's still kind of, emerging. And yeah, I see it as a very beautiful movement, balance, and mindfulness practice. It's a meditation for me. It's also a dance.
I mean, I tried it a couple of times, right? Looking at you do it, it just looks so effortless, right? But of course, you've been practicing for many years, and I tried it a few times. I could not even stand on it for even a split second. But after several attempts, I managed to stand on it for 2 seconds, and it felt awesome. I felt like I was floating. And it really is about mindfulness and awareness, because your focus and your attention is really just on that. Everything else, time freezes, and everything else you forget.
Yeah, it brings you beautifully in the moment.
Yeah, it's your core, you're right grounded.
Yeah, it needs full presence. That's one of the aspects that I like so much about it. If you think about other stuff, it really throws you off. So the practice itself just is a beautiful way to be here and now, and just focus on the movement and feel your body and feel the connection with nature, which I think is quite a vital aspect. Just being out there in nature and being between the trees and the calmness that comes with it. I've often heard that people are so mesmerized by the movement and by the flow.
The flow.
And that's something that I've been developing over 8 years now. So I started with some kind of normal slacklining. The normal style is actually more like people walk, they jump and bounce, and they even do backflips and front flips.
While on the slackline?
That's right. They basically use it as a trampoline, you could say. It looks crazy. It's amazing. It's a beautiful practice too. But that's not the style that I prefer, because I like the more smooth movement and the more kind of connected and centered way to feel myself and to just basically meditate and flow with the movement. And so the style that I prefer, the style that I've basically developed for myself is much more calm, much more fluid in a way. So
yes, you look like you're a surfer or a dancer. That's what you look like. You're dancing and you're having fun and you're just balancing it. Being in having fun in the moment.
Yeah, I call it rope dance.
Rope dance.
That's what I call it.
Right.
And I would really love to bring that to more people and to start teaching. And actually, I'm teaching already, but I would like to create events so that people can come out of their office and connect with nature, connect with each other, and just be in the moment and play. Play is a vital aspect of it. That's also part of why I love it so much, because playfulness is very important.
Yeah, it's definitely underrated play. Letting the inner child come out. So a lot of us have lost touch with nature as well as our inner child. And could you tell the audience, just looking you playing that ball, that what you call contact juggling, right? Is the proper jargon for it, right? How long have you been doing that?
It's about 5 years now. Yeah,
okay.
I've seen it many years before on festivals. So I would say the most popular way is using a crystal ball. This kind of magician style, floating crystal ball. And I found that using a rubber ball, a more lightweight and bigger ball, just allows me to be more dynamic and also more playful. Dropping it is not an issue. It's really the crystal ball is quite massive. So
Quite
the one that
heavy,
I use is softer, it's bouncy, so it's more fun. It's really more of a ball play. But in the same time, it's also meditation, and it's a movement practice. And I found that over time, when I synchronize my left and right hand,
Yeah.
the left and the right brain, because this is connected, it really does something to me. It really feels like I'm more present, I'm more clear and centered and grounded after doing this practice, especially if it is a constant practice over many days. You know, just an hour, half an hour even per day is a beautiful thing. And again, it's the same thing. It brings me in the moment. It doesn't allow me to think about other stuff.
At all,
Really,
yes.
I'm really with this movement and with the flow. And when I'm fully there, and when I get into that, and sometimes I use music, I just feel it's an amazing dance with gravity, play and dance with gravity, and it just creates a beautiful, energizing expression. It just creates an energizing feeling.
It's really, it's really fun to watch, not just actually do. But I'm sure actually doing it is so much more satisfying. You know, just watching you combine even the two. Right, you're maneuvering the ball, right, as you are on the slack line, and that's really impressive. It's the amount of focus you require to do that, as well as the dedication you've committed to it for over the years to hone your craft and to be an expert in it, and not being able to teach and impart your skills to many others, so that more people can enjoy and practice it in their own lives. You know, so you know, right now you live in Bali.
That's right.
All right, and you conduct classes to people there, right? And who finds it easier, the kids or the adults who do this?
Well, I have to say I'm not really teaching in Bali, you know, because I'm just there as a visitor and exploring some possibilities. In the future, I really would love to start giving workshops, you know, even retreats. So I'm talking to some people right now, see opportunities to get started with that in the near future. Also love the idea of connecting Singapore with Bali. So you know, Singapore will be one of my focus in the near future.
We welcome you.
Because I believe there is actually much more need for people to be playful, you know, and get out in nature here in Bali. Here in Singapore. Than in Bali, because in Bali the lifestyle is already quite relaxed and easy. You know, people come there mostly to have a good time. You know, and here in Singapore there is just more fertile ground for people to shift their energy and to be inspired by new ways and you know, by something that they haven't seen before, and something they can start to practice and learn and share with each other. So the slacklining is definitely something that is easier to learn from people because you can get into it quite quickly. I would say like my experience in average with people is like 20 minutes, half an hour, and you can actually walk on it and you can start having fun. Some people are much quicker. It really depends a little bit.
Their sense of balance, and their left and right brain coordination,
and their dedication to it. You know how focused they are.
You need a lot of patience and determination for sure.
Yeah, the motivation, you know, and the fun. The fun part is really vital too. So if you're too serious about it, you know, and you're like, I want this.
If you're rigid, I find it's harder. You really have to relax into it.
Yes.
What are some of the upcoming projects and developments you are focusing on right now?
Well, I'm working on some websites, so I build websites for people. I also create logos. Logo design is one of my favorite tasks, actually. I love the challenge to make things visible, you know, to take the essence of people's ideas and the spirit behind their businesses and vision for what they want to create and bring it into a picture. So I've been doing that for quite some years, actually around about 30 years I've been working as a freelancer. Mainly graphic design and web design. I'm just taking my web development to the next level. I'm also really excited about that. So there are a few projects I'm working on for clients internationally, pretty much all around the world. Ubud is also a really great place to meet travelers and entrepreneurs from all around the world.
Creative people and artists all congregate in Ubud, which is the artistic hub and spiritual heart of Bali.
That's right.
And you know, your flair for logo and graphic design has filtered into creating decal stickers with sacred geometry, hearts, and beautiful, it's like an extension of you, just looking at your stickers. And even before I met you, I was really drawn to the stickers when I first saw them in Bali. So and a few weeks after being at Bali Spirit Festival and seeing those stickers, and then now I have this synchronized opportunity to meet with you and bond with you this way, of which I'm very grateful. And I foresee many collaborations with you in the future as well, future videos we'll be doing together. Right, could you tell the audience how to reach you? Where can they go to contact you?
Yeah, I have a website, it's endlessloving.com. Endless Loving is my brand. And yeah, please have a look and connect if you feel the call to do so.
Do you have an email that they can send you?
Yes, it's sebastian.schimpf@gmail.com. I guess we just posted under the video.
I'll be placing all these links below this video, so feel free to connect with Sebastian and to seek him out for any of his wonderful services. He has so much to offer you. It's really an artistic and bohemian energy and soul, right? And so, thank you again, Sebastian,
Thank you, Luke.
for coming to my life. I really appreciate it, and we definitely will see you again soon. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting spiritual theme videos.